Call your pappy or your mommy.
It's a really compelling matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long.
Hey, but why you playing your controller over the 2K though, bro?
Welcome to TIAA Backfield.
But didn't you say you smashed it yesterday though?
Jacksonville, Florida. As we'll see a
yes,
team
you did.
from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship.
But then you say that though? You a lying fat motherfucker. You know that?
Joined in the booth by Kurt Overstreet. Kurt, let's get this thing going. Gators will kick this deep to start us off. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line.
Ain't gonna be no biz naive.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year.
He gets loose. He's got the first and still going.
You can overload the side all you want to, nigga. I'm still gonna get through there. I got vision. The fuck?
Just what a great battle.
Sorry ass motherfucker. You gonna throw all my goddamn plays.
And the back
Sorry,
enough
bitch.
to be able to pick up the first down.
First down here for this offense.
The second person that don't say that shit that you've been playing like me.
We'll try the ground game here with the running back. Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down at the 47.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
He stopped. That's a first down.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a
You gotta
hat.
let me know when you throw it, man.
As good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
I'm gonna show you how to throw it back.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
I'm gonna show you how to throw it back.
Come to the line and a hurry up.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding
Throw it
the
back in the
football.
circle.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And boy,
definitely gonna be able to do that.
Backs over the years.
So your ass
Why
can't
you got a
cap out.
wingspan of 17? Is that 17 or 16?
Now this motherfucker can't camp out in the corner.
With a first and 10 now.
Yeah, he can definitely make it hard. He got Kimmy Mutombo, Rudy Gobert, and Wilt Chamberlain. He said weakness can't pull bigs out of the perimeter. The pull-up mid-range isn't a weapon.
Finds that big tight end
Well, you're pretty much all defense.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
But we don't really ever have anybody like back down like that.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch.
Oh, this nigga all in my fucking way, man. Get the fuck out of the way.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Here comes the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's 3rd down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. You make the stop, but that gain's enough to set him up 1st down at the 14.
So we got the opening drive. We got a big 3rd down. Why not go with that quick slant? It works. It typically does work, and it's a 1st down.
Design quarterback run. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He finds the running back in the flat. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
The Dogs come to the line with 1st and goal. The linebacker shifting around now. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. Now the border battle that goes back to 1915. Over the years, this Dogs, Gators tussle has been interesting. One side's had the upper hand. The other side gets it back. Can't wait to see what unfolds today.
Chris, I just love this game every single year down in Jacksonville. The tailgating is phenomenal. What a scene, the way they split the stadium in half. But let's face it, not a lot of great games in recent years. Hopefully we're in store for a memorable one today.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule and you get ready for the next play.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. And now the handoff. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. It is impressive. Defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Completion. Moves his way for a 1st down to the 35.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the 1st down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's intercepted. The defense snipped out the screen pass.
No. Nope. You better not fucking lag out. You better not fucking lag out.
Chris, how about the big 300-pound defensive lineman getting his paw on that football and bringing it in for an interception?
The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. And the back now goes runners in motion. On the toss play, runner moving left. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field, ready now for the second period.
What is it?
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Now here's the toss play. They'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. Defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He will score. Touchdown, Dogs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Yep.
Handoff here from the shotgun.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. The running back here on a direct snap. He's past the 35. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
Well, third down, why not hand it to your running back? He's one of the more gifted athletes on your team. You give him a chance, he's going to give you the yards that he needs, and that is a first down.
Breaks free. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass this time. Throws to the tight end. That's reeled in. It's Hill. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
You know, in these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving, and the opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner route. So hard to cover this.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop.
Defense makes the tackle, but that Wildcat look does produce a first down.
Well, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Dameon Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, when real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Launching one to the end zone. We had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Gators. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
It's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, just keep chipping away.
Bringing it out, it's Avila. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Breaks into the clear. Look out, off and running. They bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a 1st down. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all followed by the Wildcat look.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big game. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
The Wildcat look picks up a solid game, but they're still short of the first.
Yeah.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be 1st down. Quarterback drops back. On the move now. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here.
Oh, damn.
It's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looking to scramble. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. Can they keep this drive going, try to convert on third down now?
I'm out tomorrow, bro.
Alright.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right.
Fuck out of here, bro.
That's a big gain to the right.
Gonna keep getting this sorry ass
Now it's
fucking
first and goal right there.
What a great route here by this tight end on third down, and the quarterback does a smart thing by looking for the big fella. Who's your best friend on third down? Of course, the tight end, and now we've got first and goal.
Lost a lot of bounds, close to the end zone.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half. Leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. Talk about seizing some momentum.
DHC up and good to get a little bit closer. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Direct snap. He finds some space.
Oh my
Just
God.
gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Dogs will kick this away to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Florida offense retakes the field. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. They stop them after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I love this little touch pass call. It stretches this defense out, puts a lot of pressure on the defense to have to contain and get wide, and it can open up so many different aspects of the offensive playbook.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. He led out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat look picks up a solid game, but they're still short of the first.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. He's got room to run. Past the 40. Now here he goes. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Hand it off. The ball is ground. And the defense comes up with the football.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They were in the right place, just the right time.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat hook did not move this defense at all.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Touchdown, Florida. They battle all the way back to take the lead. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounced back from that right away. He shreds the tackle. And the Salt were able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They're going to run it. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Crucial 3rd down play right here. Give it to the back again. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And they'll kick it away here. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. The coverage team able to bring him down. The Gators offense retakes the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Well, this is proven to be a fun one for two teams testing each other, showing their quality, and now who's going to make the push down the stretch and emerge with a huge win.
Well, Chris, this is a huge opportunity. Still with the game in balance, who's going to be able to secure this victory, not only to prove they're the better team, but to also show the committee they're deserving of getting the upper hand when it comes to decision time late in the year.
Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Breaks into open space.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. That's the 20. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Way too much speed on that play.
And that was almost the entire length of the field. What a play by this offense. A nice throw. But really, it's about the receiver making a catch and showing you what he can do with the ball after.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT off the left upright. It's ugly, but it counts. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Send the back in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He escapes the pocket. And he'll weave the ball deep down that right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance. Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Yeah, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have. But you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
As we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. He shreds the tackle. Defense ready for the wildcat. Just a short gain.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
They come to the line on third down, try to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Out of the gun now on third down. And the pass is hauled in over the middle. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
Chris, it's not always the big, tall receiver that gives these defenses headaches on slant routes. Sometimes it can be that undersized guy from the slot that's very tough to get your hands on.
So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. A big play for this defense.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're going to run it here. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Now it's second down here. They'll run it to the left. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Dogs come to the line and run the hurry up. Here comes a handoff. Great cut there. Finds room at the 30. Stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
Boy, there's nothing more demoralizing for a defense than to give up a first down on a big run like that on third down. You got them where you want them, probably thinking that they're going to throw the ball. Instead, they run it and gash you for a huge gain on the ground.
He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
I know this defense works very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
He'll hand it off. Runs through the defender.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. But don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Brought down, but broke a tackle. Produce a solid game there. Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they were stopped on a fourth down try. Can they get something going here? Testing the right side here. They got him down out near the 40.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Important second down play coming up. They'll test the right side here. The Gators offense is on the move now.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Heading left after the handoff. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Grabbed by the receiver. Good enough for first down yardage. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Well, the defense sits back in his zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
The Gators with 1st and 10 here. He's looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
It's a deep shot to the right. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
At this point in the game, obvious situations, you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs, get them as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pressure is coming. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
So 1st and 10, our first play of overtime. Keeping it on the ground here. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. So here we go. 3rd and medium. This defense trying to get a stop here and force an overtime field goal attempt. End zone ahead. Touchdown. Dogs. They jump on top in OT.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
And now for the crucial extra point to push the lead to 7 in OT. The extra point is good. Back in front of this shootout, 35-28. So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's got it near the end zone. And it's a touchdown. We're an extra point away from double OT. Or you go for 2 and win it right now.
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. So 1 overtime, not enough to decide this one. Here comes the first play of double OT. 1st down, looking to throw the football. He'll throw it now. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down after a short gain there.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the left side. It got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
There's a 1st and 10 play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. In for a touchdown to claim the lead in double overtime. And now a 2-point try coming up.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
So they score the touchdown. Now by rule, they must go for 2 here in second overtime. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He did not get in. They stopped him, and the lead remains at 6 here in overtime.
Georgia, 35.
So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. Direct snap. Breaks in open space. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they're spotted inches short of a first down.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. You got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
Here comes a crucial third down play. They have 2 plays to make this, needing a touchdown to stay in the game. So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. Handoff to the left. Clean to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. The answer here in OT.
Well, they did the tough part here by coming up with this touchdown. The game is tied. Now, of course, the rule in that second overtime, you got to go for 2. Let's see what their favorite 2-point play is and see if they can win it.
Now the all-important extra point. Extra point puts it in front by 1. So what an entertaining battle here today. But in the end, Kirk, the number 1 ranked team couldn't make enough plays to dodge the upset here.
Well, it's hard to have your fastball working every single week when you have that bullseye. And sometimes the pressure is just too much. And you make some mistakes that you don't normally do. And I think that's exactly what we saw today.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
enough to bother anything. Probably will too. Hey, why he look like an old ass Michael Jordan?
That's I just finished my league game, so
Yeah, he's going to be trying to keep that line from below.
what's up?
I was thinking with the Jackson wash you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely some damage.
They might not know. Not much.
Good health, thank you. Okay, bud. Then you gotta put it in water. second person who told me that shit. And I had to keep on motherfucking foot. Nigga Stonewall. And because it's from Titan. One dude, like, it was Eddie. It was like, he had played in my league. It was like, he was saying, I feel like I'm playing you right now. I said, why you say that? He said, cuz, he said, man, this nigga running all your plays. And he be like the first nigga on my screen when I be streaming. So, I can believe that shit, but I was like, when Yaz called that told me that shit, he was like, hey, I'm going to let you know that now. He said, hey, I need you to beat that nigga for me, man. He was like, that nigga on, he said, that nigga be running all your plays. That's the second person that told me that shit. Yeah. And Yaz in your organization, huh? He called and told me this shit yesterday. He's so hurt. Told me, God, usually do us so hard. Out of there. Mama out.